guys, it's day 5 and just come in to give a quick update. Overall, the pain's not terrible. The pain isn't terrible except when I try to talk. The bands are very tight, which are making my teeth very sore. So I can't open my mouth about that wide. So I have actually ate mashed potatoes and I ate teeny tiny pieces of rib today, like the size of a pill. I figured if I could swallow a pill, I can swallow pieces of meat. So they have to be super tiny. If you're a little hesitant about that, I don't necessarily recommend it because, I guess you could choke if you're not careful enough. But I know my limits and I know I can swallow a pill with no issue, so I was starving, so I did eat mashed potatoes and 2 ribs today. Been able to eat milkshakes, pudding, jello, but besides that, nothing too new. I have got up and we went out to dinner today and I used my little condiment bottle to drink my drink and cut my food out very, very, very small. It helps if you use a mirror because that's the only spot I really put the food, so the bands make it a little hard to eat. Other than that, I would say today's been overall pretty okay, but I'll give you an update tomorrow. If you have any questions, just let me know, but really nothing too new. Alright, bye. Hey guys, it is day 6. Today is Saturday and my surgery was on Monday. And I just wanted to come and give you guys an update. So overall today I feel really a whole lot better. Last night, again, I had trouble sleeping. I'm a side sleeper. Trying to find a position where I'm not laying directly on my cheek is hard. I kind of try to put my hand here instead of how I normally would down here to make sure that there's no pressure on my cheeks, because my cheeks are really, really hard still. Feels like there's a golf ball in there. I think trying to find a comfortable position is most of the reason why I'm having trouble staying or sleeping at night. And also I bought the wedge pillow. It's not my favorite to sleep on. I can't find a comfortable position using the wedge pillow. So sleeping hasn't been the best. Felt like I was up all night and I got up early, so it's not the end of the world, but I was a little tired this morning, so I did end up taking a nap. Today is actually my husband's birthday. We actually did go to Denny's today for breakfast, and I got a side of pancakes and eggs, and I ate literally 1 pancake and this, maybe this amount of eggs. If that. Eggs, not a good idea. The pancakes weren't bad because they're really soft. Again, don't push your limits. I know my limits and you're gonna know your limits. So when you have the procedure done, just do what's best for you. But for me, I know I am very comfortable swallowing pills. All the prescriptions my doctor gave me were pills. So I don't have any trouble swallowing pills, so I just figure as long as the food is smaller than the pill, then I should be okay. But don't push yourself, do what you feel is best for you. Everyone is gonna be different. But while I was at Denny's, I was eating, and when I say I eat like a pancake, I don't eat it within 10 minutes. It literally takes me probably 45 minutes to eat 1 pancake. So it's very tiny bites, very slow, don't rush. No one wants to choke. But towards the end of it, my rubber band did pop on this side. But the moment it popped, so much relief. I'm not even kidding. These bands are so tight. And now that I have one side free, I feel like a whole new person. I'm not even kidding. Look, I can smile. Tease. Don't make me laugh. So I'm hoping on Tuesday I could get my bands off on this side, or at least where he allows me to take them off when I eat. Because now look, I can open my mouth wider and it just feels better. And I feel like when I eat again, I haven't ate since this morning and it's like 5 o'clock at night. I haven't ate anything but 2 cups of Jello. I do feel really good today. Of course, still tongue is swollen. I'm gonna say from here to here. So just this area is still numb and swollen. My cheeks are still swollen. Right here and right here, basically where the stitches are, feels like a golf ball. It's really hard right there. I'm not even like trying to put any pressure because I don't know what that's gonna do, but just like even softly touching it, you can feel how hard it is. And then of course, like this part that I've been swollen is still swollen. Overall, my face is still swollen. I do feel differences every day. I feel kind of like weird twitches sensation in the numbness area every so often. So this is how it's looking right now. Honestly, like pain-wise, it hasn't been terrible, thankfully. The only pain is just discomfort from like tension. Like it's really tight obviously through here, but like overall pain-wise, I was thinking about it earlier. I feel like this surgery was a lot more manageable than the SARP surgery. And then when I think about why that would be, I feel like the SARP surgery was constant widening, so your mouth was constantly changing, versus this, it's healing. Because when I think back to the SARP surgery, I was so miserable. I know during that time my son was playing football and I was trying to go to his football practices and I was just miserable. And I'm miserable now too. It's not like I could jump for joy and be my old self, but it's a lot more manageable than the SARP surgery. Again, I only had lower jaw surgery, so I pray for you guys with the double jaw surgery that you could make it through. I feel like around day 6 or 7, that's when things start to like really start to get better. Of course, it's a long road to recovery, but the first like 6 or 7 days are always going to be the toughest, I feel like. But then your body starts healing, and then every day you feel just a little bit better than you did the day before. So I hope you guys, when you have the surgery, you experience something like that too. Still very hard to talk. This is the most I've talked all day. I have 2 kids, so they're constantly trying to talk to me, and my husband's like, remember, mom can't talk. Because before, my throat was sore, and it's just with the bands, that much tension, it just really hurts after a while. I feel a lot better now that I have one side free. Another thing is, I am a mom. If you're a mom wondering, can I get the surgery? Should I get the surgery? I feel like as long as you have help, like I have my husband and we're both working from home, so he's here with me during the day, so that's been really helpful if I need anything. Also, my kids are 4 and 6, so they help me as well. But just because you have kids doesn't mean you can't get the surgery. Do what's best for you. Take care of you. This is something I've always wanted, and I'm glad I went through with it, and I don't have any regrets. Of course, I have concerns, like I mentioned from yesterday, that you saw earlier in the video. I really don't have no regrets about it. It's obviously something that's bothered me my whole life, and I'm happy I did it. So just don't, like, if you're a mom, just know you can do it too, because I know sometimes moms do worry about those kind of things. But today's pretty good overall. I felt pretty good to come on here and just talk for a little bit. Not really much more to say for right now, but I will say those condiment bottles really help. Drinking, I can't even imagine trying to use a syringe to drink all day. Get the condiment bottles, guys. Get the condiment bottles. The only bad part about the condiment bottles is that they leak. So if you have higher quality condiment bottles, you'll be just fine. But those are so helpful. The syringes from the hospital are helpful. I use that still to eat my Jello and pudding and stuff. So I think that's it for today, and I'll give you guys an update for tomorrow. Here's a close-up of how I'm looking. So my teeth, I cannot wait to whiten my teeth. I have tried everything, but these braces are just too much with trying to whiten. Here's the side profile. And the other side. And you can see the bruises are still there. That's how I'm looking. All right. Hey guys, so today is day 8 of recovery. 8. Today is Tuesday, and I had my surgery last Monday. Sorry if it's harder to understand what I'm saying. I just recently got back from Orlando, and I went to go see my surgeon today. So, he did put new bands on, so now my mouth is very tight again. But let me go ahead and just catch you up on what happened the past 2 days. So Sunday was Mother's Day, and on Sunday I did actually feel pretty good most of the day. Really didn't have any complaints, and I thought, you know, I felt good and things were gonna be going only uphill from there, but that wasn't the case. So on Mother's Day I did see some family, so I was talking a lot and laughing as best as I could. So that night one of the vans actually did, or the other van did break, but again my doctor said not to worry about it because it was normal, so I wasn't really concerned with that. And I did, from talking so much, right here and this side of my jaw was starting to hurt throughout the day, so I had just put some ice on it to hopefully, you know, help it from hurting. Really, that was it. That happened Sunday. And then on Monday, I felt terrible all day. Sunday night going into Monday, I had like the worst time sleeping. Even though I was so tired, I just like could not sleep. Anyways, my camera cut me off. Sunday, I did have a hard time sleeping. I was so exhausted, but I just couldn't sleep. So I was up all night. So I ended up taking some pain medication, and then finally was able to go back to sleep. Just all day Monday, I felt horrible. I was wanting to get some stuff done that I've been putting off, but I honestly couldn't do anything just because I felt so bad. It was weird because like where I'm numb, I was feeling ice cold, but to the touch, it was warm. So it was just something I was feeling internally, and it was really freaking me out. And my jaw was just super sore, and it just didn't feel well at all. So I didn't do really hardly anything yesterday besides just try to rest. You know, I did take 3 weeks of work off, so I figured one day I could rest. I always get too hard on myself when I don't have a productive day, so it was kind of getting me down, but really nothing I could do about it. So then today's Tuesday, and I did drive to Orlando to go see my surgeon, and he didn't really say much. He just put the new bands on. He said I gotta keep them on 24 hours, but I am gonna take them off to eat, because I mean, look, I could barely open my mouth. Also, one thing I was kind of concerned about was I felt like I still had an overbite, so I did bring that up to him, and he said I'm still really swollen back here, and that may be throwing the bite off. And then the nurse said, you got to retrain your muscles because for so long I've been biting one way. So when I bite, you know, I'm naturally going to try to do it that way. So I kind of have to retrain myself, and the band should help with that. So with the bands, I mean, I would be happy if this is how my teeth are going to stay. See? So we'll see. I don't know. I called yesterday too, and the lady I spoke to also said that, you know, I just had major reconstructive surgery done in my jaw, so it takes time for the swelling to go down in order to see the full result. So again, like I mentioned in either this, it'll probably be this video, I'll probably just combine everything. So like I previously mentioned, I'm just gonna trust the process. Kind of sucks that I can't really talk that well anymore. But you know what? It actually, it's so weird. Like my pain literally comes in waves. Some days I'll feel great, then the next day I'll feel horrible, or some parts of the day I'll feel great, and then later on I'll feel horrible. Like on the way to Orlando, my jaw without the bands was extremely sore, especially on my right side, which is where it's less swollen. But I don't know if it's just because I had to like use my muscles to try to keep my mouth shut. But now that I have the bands on, I really don't feel any pain. So I don't know if it's a mixture of the bands just helping me, you know, use less muscle to keep my mouth shut, or if the pain meds are kicking in. I took some Tylenol on the way to Orlando, or if it's a mixture of both, who knows. But literally the pain is just up and down. I just can't even say one way or another how I'm gonna feel the next day. So other than that, I guess I'm doing okay. I gotta go back in 2 weeks to see the surgeon again, which kind of sucks because I'll be back at work in 2 weeks. I have 2 more weeks off, so I don't go back to work next Monday, but the following Monday. And the surgeon is over an hour and a half away, so that does kind of suck. Especially when I went, he literally saw me for less than 2 minutes, and that was it. He did another x-ray or CAT scan to see how the bones were healing, and he was happy with that, so he sent me on my way. He sent me with some more rubber bands, and then if I can open it, these little pick things to help put the bands on. But my camera's about to die, so I think that's really it to update you on. I have been eating spaghetti, and that's been really great, filling, so easy to eat. So I think I'm just gonna stick to that and shepherd's pie. I'm about to go get another milkshake. Other than that, there's really nothing else to update you on. I'll just show you real quick how everything's looking. Oh, he did take the stitches out too. So that's how it's looking. You could still see I'm pretty swollen still on this side and this side. I mean, I'm still swollen, but I mean, it does look better. But yep, that's how everything's going. I will keep you guys posted. Alright, I'll catch you up in the next day or so.